Hello and welcome. In today's episode, we're going to talk about triple pane windows. And the price for these windows, I'll get right to the point, was $2,695.50. And these are triple pane windows, so that means that they have 3 pieces of glass in them instead of the conventional 2 pieces of glass in the double pane window. So they are a little bit more efficient. They have different efficiency ratings. And these specific windows here are rated for all 50 states. And then the other benefit is that they are more quiet. So everything on the inside of the house, you're not going to hear all the noises from the outside. And personally, that's important to me since I have headaches and migraines, and I had migraines and headaches for the last 3 or 4 days. So I'm not feeling very good. But basically, that's going to make your house quiet on the inside, which a lot of people appreciate, and it just makes your house feel a little bit different. So that's the benefit of triple pane windows, a little bit more efficiency and also noise reduction, which matters to some people. If you're doing these windows, once again, I'm going to talk about the locations. If you're doing this window without an overhang, like what you see right there on top of your screen, if there's no overhang or if you're not going to have gutters over that section, you would want to tape all those windows. And behind the nailing flange, you would want to put caulking in there so no water gets a chance to get in there. But since I'm going to have an overhang and I'm going to have gutters, we're going to put this nailing flange, just nail it to the wall. And then I'm going to put, these guys are going to put a trim around the windows. So that's also going to help with that. So every application is going to be different. You want to double check what your building inspector wants to do in your area, how much rain you get, and what kind of a design you have, if your windows are going to get beat up by rain or not. So keep that in mind. But this is pretty much a very basic and simple install here. And once the trim goes up, these will be nice and solid. And then on the inside, by the way, that window is going to get flashing on top of it since it's not going to have an eyebrow. On the inside, that window is going to get sprayed with the foam that is made for windows and doors, the low expanding foam. And that foam, by the way, is like $4 or $5. And I like that foam. You can usually put regular insulation, the pink stuff. But I like to spray it because it's a nicer, closer fit, and to make sure no air and nothing gets inside the house so your windows are tight. And this is basically how it's coming out. So the price for these windows were $2,695.50, and you'll see that in a second, the breakdown. There's 11 of these windows in here because I like my homes to have a lot of windows. Since I build very small, I want the house to feel kind of airy because it's 720 square feet, so it's a very small house. So here's the receipt. It's $2,695.50 plus tax, which was about $2,800. And this is the breakdown. The 3050 is 3 feet by 5 feet, 3030 is 3 feet by 3 feet, 2030 is 2 feet by 3 feet, and so on. So that's how that works. The T that you saw there stands for tempered. So the windows that are within 2 feet of the exterior doors have to be tempered. That's the code. That's my local code. And also the bathroom windows have to be tempered as well. That's also my local code. So double check once you're doing your windows to see how it needs to be installed in your area and how it needs to be done, because all areas will have different codes and rules and regulations. That's just how the world works. And see here you have the flashing above the eyebrow. These are the doors that I absolutely love from Home Depot. These are about $260. They did go up in price by $20. And sorry, my head is just not good today. I'm not feeling very good. But they are $260. They went up recently by $20. And I love these doors. They're easy to paint. They look good. They have glass in them. So once again, more light comes in. And you don't have to worry about rotting because they're fiberglass doors. This is the soffit that we use. This helps your house to breathe, and see all these holes. When you're looking at it from the bottom, you can barely notice that. And this is just a beaded vinyl soffit. That's all it is. It's just nice and simple. And that's how the install goes. So the install is very simple on this. You just basically cut it to length and nail it up there. That's all it is. And see how the rafters are. that helps your house to breathe. So any kind of moisture and condensation has a chance to basically expire, evaporate. This is the trim that I was talking about. This is what we're going to put around the window, so that's going to help with keeping the windows nice and tight. And also in the future, if 20, 30 years down the line, if you need to replace them, it's going to be very easily doable, because all you got to do is take the trim off, take off the old window, put in the new window, put the trim back on, you're done. So that's the benefit of doing the windows the way I'm showing you here, with the trim around it. So there's a lot of benefits to it. And this is, he's cutting the vinyl soffit piece of cake. As you can see, you can literally cut this with vinyl scissors, because they make those oversized vinyl scissors, and you can cut that very easily with that. So this is nothing to it. You just measure the whatever measurement you need, cut it, and you just repeat it a bunch of times to get it done. And it just overlaps, it's nails together, and kind of like tongue and groove, and that's basically that. I mean, it's nice and simple. This is the fascia. It's aluminum, it's a Z shape, so it's not going to get wavy, or it's going to resist getting wavy, so it's going to be nice and straight. Also helps with the rainwater coming off the roof as well. And this is also easy to work with. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next one.